コメントありがとうございます。Hi everybody.
Hello.
My dad's a little camera shy, so we're not gonna include him here. He didn't want to participate in the answering section, but my mom wanted to be here, so we actually have, I ended up having to translate all of your comments, and it took 12 pages to do this, so bear with us. First off, I'm super impressed with how many of you speak English enough to have written comments in English, so thank you for that. Although Japanese comments are always welcome here, and I'm happy to translate things, or my dad helps sometimes. That's great, because I'm aiming at a Japanese audience, so thank you for your comments, regardless of what language. I even have one here in Portuguese, so I'm excited about that. So we're just going to go in order, not in order received, but in order that YouTube puts them on under the video. So, and as of this recording date, right? Anything that comes after this, sorry, people, love you, but we're going to have to skip over you this time. Anyway, our first comment listed is from Kinoshitaji Yona. Yona-san ka ne? Is your name Yona? I'm curious about that. She says, I am married for 10 years to my best friend and partner. I hope I can be so happily married for 50 more years. Can you read that, Mom? I was shocked to learn interracial marriage was illegal a long time ago. Luckily, Americans can move states easily. If my son would make some video like this for me someday, I think I would cry. Have a great day. Yona-san, arigato ne. I assume you understand Japanese. Yeah, that's fantastic to be married that long. Even 10 years is a long time nowadays. So, yes, in 50 or more years, they're going to be celebrating their 60th wedding anniversary this November. So, wow.
Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. And that interracial marriages being illegal, ne? Bikkuri desho. That's unfortunate, but we've learned in America, thank God.
Didn't stop me.
Okay, next up we have Hiromi Meridian. Is that right, Hiromi-san? She says, I love this story. I myself was Mormon and married an American husband for 53 years. Sugoi. I would love to hear and see more about their lives, your lives. This was a beautiful tribute. Thank you very much, Hiromi-san. 53 years is a heck of a long time. You're not...
Yes, it is.
It is. That's what you have to say.
That's all I have to say.
Well, she knows because she's been married for so long that she knows, because you're at 59 years right now, and this year will be 60, but you're only 7 years behind that, ne? Yeah. Yeah.
Keep it going.
Keep it going. All right. Next we have Rie Sagawa-san. Thank you, Rie. When I saw this title, I could not stop watching this movie. Aw. You know what? I think Rie-san's might be the most recent comment since, yeah, the most recent. I came to Holland in 1987 to study music. First piano and later organ. It was my dream to be a church organist, and I became an organist in
Oosterbeek.
Oosterbeek. About 20 years ago, I had a problem with my ears, and now I work in a Korean food company in Amsterdam. In 1962, I was born. So you're not much older than me, Rie-san. And I'm extremely happy to meet you. And yes, you asked me in a follow-up comment for my email address, so we will get that to you. I will probably have to post it on YouTube because I don't have any other way of getting a hold of you, and we'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you for your comment. And 次は Unamu Satsuma-san ね if that's 本当の名前ですか? Just curious. Thank you for such a wonderful tribute. They both must be proud of you. それね。そうでもないと思うよ。
Yes, we are.
Thank you, but my mother,
We
she's
have
kind.
a wonderful family, so
So that's what my mom said. ありがとうね、薩摩さん。次は、Oh, this is my Portugal の人ね。Giuliano Enomoto. はい。Unamoto さん、ありがとうね。Do you speak Japanese? I assume you understand ね。I don't want to try to say your comment in Portuguese, but it translated to a beautiful story, and それ、ありがとうね。本当に。Very nice to hear from Portugal. And I tried to respond to your comment in Portuguese, so that's nice. He's in Portugal.
well, I'm sorry, Dutch and Portuguese don't look alike.
No, but you both were the first countries to trade with Japan, ne?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I believe. Isn't that where Castella is from, Portugal? でしょ? Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure you all know better than I do. That makes me want to eat Castella. あら。次は、パイヒオロさん。Did I pronounce that right? この人。What a wonderful, very nice parents. This is how it translates, by the way. So if in Japanese this is inaccurate, forgive me. Very nice parents. I am looking forward to history. And then, これね。これでしょ。the icon looks like これ。
Well, my history is almost 60 years.
More than 6, that's your marriage history, but
Yeah, that's what I mean.
you have, この人ね、91歳です。She just turned 91 in May. So you have more than 60 years. You have
Yeah,
31 more years than 60.
but it's not right to give my age away, right?
失礼ね。Okay. Thank you, ヒヨロさん。パイヒヨロね。次は WM さん。この人です。And I believe your comment was one of the first. Wish your family with full of happiness. Can you read that? Thank you, WM さん。ありがとう。それ。その気持ち、嬉しいです。ありがとう。次は、転んで、すりむいて、そうですか。That's 面白い、その名前。It doesn't translate well into English, but that's okay. His comment, or your comment, was, Yay! I thought I would often marry a Japanese person during World War II and beyond the state. It must have been done with love for Christ and love for two people.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's my mom's comment. And
I feel the same.
yes. ありがとうね。はい。次は J. English 志村さん。Hopefully I got your name right. And I'm using Google Translates. 失礼ね. So, you know, even from translating from English to Japanese, some 時々おかしいでしょ. So, forgive me if this is not great. A fateful encounter, the strength of the bond of love between the two. Two people who overcame everything and pierced love. I was impressed. ありがとうね. The number of Japanese people wearing kimono has decreased.
Well, I think that is because Japan is becoming modernized. And I feel bad that they are that way because I love the kimono. I think they look beautiful in kimono. And I wish it would never end, but I don't have the say-so.
Well, they'll keep their traditions. They're wearing more kimono in Japan then Dutch people are wearing traditional. When you go to Holland, you will not see the traditional outfits unless you go to maybe a tourist place or
Right.
something like that, or like you pay money to dress up in the old outfits. You don't. People never ever wear them in public just because, or even for special occasions they don't. So
Yeah.
in Japan, on weddings and shichigo-san toka, there are occasions that you will see people in kimono still. So don't stop doing that. It's very important. Yo, honto. Onegai. It's a beautiful thing about our culture, and we should always keep these things sacred and alive. Ne? I'm gonna get emotional. Okay. To continue, J. English Shimura's comment, home footage from the good old days will be a wonderful legacy for the people of the future. So when we're all wearing spacesuits and everybody looks the same everywhere in the world because we're all wearing the same futuristic outfits, maybe that we can fly in. That would be cool. Okay, thank you, Shimura-san. And 次は Kuku-san, そうですか That's how it translated. この人ね。読めますかわかんない人。Okay. It's wonderful that my parents live long and get along well. Maybe that meant my parents for you. There are quite a few couples in the world that don't last long. そうですね。The majority of couples don't last that long, which I can do a whole nother episode just on my opinion and thoughts about that alone. But that doesn't have much, I mean, it can involve culture, but yeah, just in general, the whole world, even America. I think Japan was ahead of America in the population problem, but America is following in the same way. We're not reproducing like we used to, which is scary. Yeah. Do you have any secrets to the longevity of, well, here, actually, I'm glad I'm thinking of this because my dad even says, and so do I, that the only reason that this marriage lasted so long is because she is such a patient person. It's because of my mom that the marriage has worked.
Yeah, he has said that.
Many times. And he knows that. So that is, not everybody can find somebody. She's pretty much a saint, we say, but she is a saint. So, but she's very spiritual and has a very strong faith and in Jesus Christ. And I think that has made a tremendous difference in the longevity of their marriage. So if anybody's interested in knowing that, that's okay. So, Kuku-san, ありがとうございました。And 次は Reiko Stewart-san, who wrote, I was impressed by the wonderful couple. When I saw my father repairing repairing the book using cellophane tape, I was impressed that he was a Japanese person. This is the translation, so 失礼ね. Please spend your time happily together. Thank you very much, Reiko-san.
Even if it's just fixing a book.
Well, that's real life, でしょ? That's how it
It's
goes.
life is made out of.
And I videotaped that, not for the channel. I was documenting I've always been a photographer and a documentarian, so I want to keep those things, just everyday boring things but I thought it would be funny to put that in the video, and so I did, and that's why you saw it. But thank you, Reiko-san. And next page is はい、次はパワースポットと自然と宿 Jupiter's Travel Channel ね、ありがとう for your comment. I was very impressed by their love story. Thank you for the wonderful video.
You're welcome.
She didn't make the video, huh? I made the video.
Well, I'll just ask you.
You'll just ask me what?
to make the video.
Oh. はい。Jupiter Travel さん、ありがとうね。I think I subscribe to your channel, I hope. And if not, I'll double check on that. But gotta support our fellow creators ね。YouTube people. はい。次は、ルーミーさん. And she said, what did she say?
I was impressed.
はい。どうもありがとう。I'm glad you enjoyed it. And その後は、正隆村上さん who said, oh my goodness, 村上さん、これ本当にありがとうね。I've always wanted to produce documentaries about different subjects, but my family, I think, is interesting also. So his comment from Google Translate says, it's nice to see the NHK program that family history 似てる意味でしたでしょ。それ、wow、素晴らしいコメントです。恥ずかしいです。ありがとう。Both of you are fine and above all. Thank you, thank you, thank you ね。ありがとう。Thank you. And then, はい。次は somebody we know. A family friend. So this one's from Dad's friend Vincent. ね。
Yeah.
So he wrote, wonderful and thoughtful memories and would like to see your father and mother soon. Thank you, Vincent. I don't think I've ever met you, but I look forward to meeting you, and thank you for leaving a comment here. Wow.
We spent a lot of time together with him.
There you go. My mom knows you, so that proves that we know you.
Yep.
Thank you. 次はHiroshi Okubo-san. And wow, 素晴らしいですね. It is wonderful. Please continue to add more to your memories.
We are.
Yeah. ありがとう. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Thank you for your comment. And I will try to continue to document our story here. Thank you. ありがとうね。大久保さん。And その後は、正幸森岡さん。森岡さん says, おめでとうございます。Congratulations.
That's a big word to learn.
Yes. 森岡さんありがとう。はい、次は朝香70。Asuka san, does that mean that you were born in 1970? I'm just curious. Her comment translates to, you repaired the hymns with a smiley face. Great parents. My daughter also had a ceremony at the San Diego Temple. And I already replied to your comment too, but thank you. Yes, the San Diego Temple is beautiful. If I can figure out how to superimpose a picture onto this video, I will. It's one of my favorites on the outside. It's just gorgeous. And I've been inside as well, so for a wedding also. So thank you for sharing that, Asuka-san. I'm glad to have you here. And tsugi wa Buckhead Volvo S4. Is that a model number of a Volvo? Okay. He just said, 素晴らしい. Thank you. Amazing ね. That translates to 英語で素晴らしいは amazing according to Google Translate. ありがとうね, Buckhead san. That's very nice. 次は this is a second comment from Koronde Surim. Sorry, this name. ごめんなさい. Koronde Surimuite left a 2番目ねコメントありがとう. Said, but it's amazing. It was only 59 years ago that interracial marriage was banned.
Yeah.
びっくりね. I don't know if other states had that at that time or not. That would be interesting to research, I think. But yeah. その後は 次はMaholab username ね。ありがとう for your comment. And it's hard to tell just by looking at another. Oh, I really like this comment. Thank you. It's hard to tell just by looking at another person for a moment, but each has its own history. It's really ridiculous to judge a person only by his own image in a moment. はい。そうです。Yeah. And thank you for that. That's something I hope that we think about. If the only thing that comes from this video is that people think like that more carefully when you see other people, everybody has a lot of valuable, really interesting things about them. And we really, especially in Japan, and this isn't to be rude, but I think Japanese, when I'm in Japan, I feel like people aren't as outgoing, of course, as we are here in the United States. And that's not healthy, I think. But I hope that maybe we can change that, huh? Even if it starts with just us, we can start being a little kinder, or like people don't really smile at each other passing each other on the street. And we don't so much here in America anymore either, which is unfortunate, but we do it a whole lot more than people do in Japan. So that might be something. That might be weird though, huh? If you start smiling at people on the street. おかしいですか? Anyway, and so thank you for your comment. I really appreciate that. Sounds like my mom's getting tired.
No.
No? Okay. You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Cool. Not bad for 91 ね. And 次は Agatha Shioran. Is that your last name? And is that actually your name? Or is it a fictional name?
Agatha is a Dutch name.
Is it?
Yeah.
聞いたそれ. That びっくり. I didn't know that. Excellent. With a whole lot of cute icons after it, including a sakura flower. Thank you for your comment. I appreciate that very, very much. And 次は, well, let me say the name first. It's, if I can pronounce this, ごめんなさい if I butcher this. Vergagna or Vergagna, maybe? Shifosi? I want to know now how to pronounce that. Hymns. It is a hymn book. はい、そうです. It's a hymn book. Good job. Your English is okay. Thank you for your comment. And we're almost to the end, so hang on. Shima-san. Made me think of Shimura ne. Shimura Ken ne. Rest in peace, Shimura Ken-san. Shima-san. I subscribed to the channel. Yes! Thank you. Shima-san, I'm very happy to have you here. Thank you for subscribing, and all of you that subscribed, thank you so much. We're up to 593 as of today, so thank you. We're working on it because, yeah, we're building a community here, ne? Of friends. And finally, I'm not going to leave out the last two. And for M. Iwanaga-san. I didn't quite understand the context of your comments, so I didn't respond, and I apologize for that. But I will respond here because your comment, the first one, there are two, translates to I'm being scolded. And so I don't really 叱られているんだよ. Right? どういう意味ですか? I'm just curious. Like, and then 友達じゃないから. でも is that your feeling or it's not my feeling? So just so you know, I would like to be your friend. if we can be friends. So you're invited. Ne, join the party. It's okay here. Ne, let's make life better. Ne, and so thank you for all of your comments. That was a lot, and this might end up being a very long video. I'm not sure, but I want to say thank you to my mom for participating in this. And would you like to say anything before we end?
No, combate ne.
Gambatte ne, I think. Is that what you meant? Gambatte ne?
Yeah,
To them?
yeah.
You're telling them,
Keep going.
keep, すごい. Keep going, she said. Ne, John, thank you for being here. Thank you for
Nice
the
to meet you.
subscriptions and for all of, don't forget to like the video if you like it. Thank you. And we'd love to, if you want to know anything in particular about my family, if you have questions for us, please leave those in the comments so that we can respond to them, and I'll be happy to do my best to do that and share more about our story for those of you that are interested. Thank you again for being here and for subscribing, and please share the video if there's anybody you can think of that would be interested in our story as well. All right, have a good day. Arigato ne. Mata ne.
Thank you. Goodbye.